Hey guys, welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. We are here in the Pine Grove, about to go to a new area of the Isle of Hags using our torpedo ability that we got in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Coming down here for the first time apparently, since these notes are uncollected. Well, yep, there's a Kazooie rock, and I believe this is a second Klungo fight, which means we are officially halfway through the game. I think so. Anyway, this is a halfway point. You only fight Klungo 3 times. And also, speaking of Klungo, remember how I said I had to restart between part 1 and part 2? Because I lost my file? So, those giant Kazooie dragon feet. Actually, I wonder if Dragon Kazooie is going to be an alternate costume in Smash Bros. Klungo revenge-seeking minion. Aw, no, not you again.
Mistress said Klungo must stop you or I get more beatings.
We'll give you a beating too!
No, Klungo win this time has new potion to try.
Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be. Is it gonna be something we've seen already? No! Unless it's... the color doesn't... the color does dictate something. Okay.
You now don't know which is real Klungo.
So yeah, remember he turned invisible in this Let's Play, but when I restarted it, he drank a red potion and turned big. And when he turns big, he's really not much bigger than how big his shield is. Like, that's probably as big as he gets. So it's really nothing special, but we're not even going to see that for this entire Let's Play, since technically he already drank it, which means the final fight of Klungo, he's going to drink the invisible potion again. Just because I had to restart, and that's what ended up happening. Klungo's voice hurts my throat, man.
Baron Bird beats poor Klungo again.
It can't be good for your health, Klungo. Why not retire?
No, Mistress needs me. Klungo return for more beatings, then work on new potion.
Alright, let's just go. This should be the Wasteland where Terrydactyland is, which is open to us, as well as Grunty Industries. But, actually, we could quick stop in Grunty Industries. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Let's just grab this. This is the last egg! Kazooie Clockwork Eggs. The ultimate egg for you to hold. A clockwork bomb that's remote controlled. Nice. And because of the eggs cheat, we can carry 20 instead of 10. That is super helpful. Speedrunners abuse the crap out of these because you could do some nifty little tricks with them. But first, let's open the silo, make it quick to get back here, and grab some notes. I believe there's a real Jinjo and a Minjo up here. If you wait, the Minjo will attack first. Let's Kazooie Dragon Breath him. I think the blue one is fake, yep. That's such a cool... I like how they light on fire like that. I believe you get that same effect if you kill an enemy with a fire egg. But it's been a long time since I've done that. Here we are, Terrydactyland. Quit your frumping, it's not that bad. It really isn't. It's just a really tall... it's unique. Terrydactyland. Terrydactyland. Yeah, because, well... first, well, this guy wants some. Let's go, buddy. What is this guy, a Stegosaurus? I don't remember my dinosaurs, man. I need to be 5 years old again. I don't know if I knew him when I was 5 either. Or, I need to start collecting some fossils in Animal Crossing Switch. Except that's not till next year. Anyway, there's a Jinjo. We could fire a clockwork egg up there and collect him that way. But first, let's get him selected. Yeah, so far I don't mind this. This is one of my least favorite worlds of the game, but at times it can be alright. This is the train station. We're gonna pop in here, because we actually need to use these clockwork bomb eggs to kill the Rocknut trab. Whoa! Trab? Tribe! Oh, I missed. Oh, jam jars. Yeah, so you just move them around and you press B to explode them, but it's also a timed thing, so if you run out of time, it explodes. And I missed. That's the thing, you gotta get the arc right. But this is a Rocknut. We need to get behind him with this thing. He always faces Banjo and Kazooie. Man, my aim is terrible. There we go. But if you go around the back side, there's a very unpleasant exposed armor piece. Not fair. Found gap in armor. Others not so easy. Still 4 of us left. Yep, so we gotta destroy them all pretty much that same way. They're in different spots, and you gotta figure out how to get a clockwork egg behind all of them, where their butt is exposed. And that's a Jiggy at the end of all things. But, more importantly at the moment is this. Jam jars, this is springy step shoes, finally! High up ledges are out of reach. A jump to get there, I'll now teach. Choose your spot with the greatest care. Only one jump for the bird and pear. Hey, the shoes that were there are not there. Anyway, with Super Banjo, I should be able to jump to this. Yeah, now there's a Rocknut and this thing. Let's get the Jinjo first. Nice, landed right on him, basically. One more red one to go. Now I should be able to jump to the Rocknut ledge. Well, if I got the first jump off instead of falling. Oh well, this leads right up to it. It's just we gotta sit through the Jiggy load thing. These black screens, man, they take so long, especially in these big worlds. Like this outside one's probably gonna take like at least 5 seconds. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds, roughly. Assuming I was counting at the proper pace. Alright. Up and up the stairs we go. That should work. Okay, we're on the ledge. Spin the camera around and get a good view of the unsightliness. It's so stupid. But this is where I get that quote from. Arg! All go shape of the pear. See? I don't know why I say that across all my older Let's Plays. I say everything's gone way of the pear or shape of the pear. This is where I get that from. I don't know what it means. I don't even know if it's a real thing. But there you go. And here is our first pond. There's a lot of things we can collect right now. And once again, this is where Super Banjo is gonna be kind of a cheat because the honeycomb in this area, normally you have to wait to split up or at least fly to reach it, but with Super Banjo, we get such forward momentum that I think I'm able to grab that honeycomb right there. Let's get the Jinjo first. I love these yellow Jinjos. I think they're my favorite Jinjo family. That nice banana flavor. Seriously, like, you know the candy Runts that has the little banana-shaped things? I love those things. That's what those Jinjos probably taste like. Yep, that would not be possible without the Super Banjo code, I don't think. Although you could probably fire a Clockwork Egg and get it that way. But what I'm going to do first is climb this thing behind the waterfall because there's a move for Banjo up here. And another honeycomb. Back to back. So it's not a bad start to a world that sometimes gets on my nerves. But we haven't got to the confusing part. Basically what you want to do is waste no time and climb all the way to the top of this mountain. I guess in a way it's reminiscent of Click Clock Wood from Banjo-Kazooie. Because it's a big circular thing, the mountain is the middle thing, so it's unique. It may even be the biggest or second biggest world in the game. Or maybe it just appears that way because it's basically a tall mountain with just surrounding areas. But then like you think back to Jolly Roger's Lagoon, and when you factor in all the underwater things there, that's kind of a big level too. Grab some notes in here. Ah, crud, these eels, man. Normally you never hit them. Let's Play curse or just stupidity. Oh, there's one more. Like that Family Guy thing where it's like, ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, whatever. Now, there's a split up pad. Yeah, we gotta grab this little ledge over here. I don't know, it's weird because I want to climb to the very top of this. But at the same time, there's all this stuff along the way that I could do. So I'm torn. What does the sign say? Does this give me the code? Oh, it's egg sighting in the Oogle and cave or whatever it just said, yeah. Don't even bother with that ledge and those enemies. You can double jump. I kind of wonder, was that an accident or do they know that you can do that? Taxi pack! No Kazooie means space in your pack! A way to fill it is what you lack. Pick large things up off the ground. In they go and carry them around. Yes, I've been waiting for this. Now we can carry the fat kid in Witchy World, and it's actually only used once in this world. It's used a lot in Grunty Industries, and I believe in pretty much every world from here on out. It's a cool move too, I like it. Contrary to the previous episode, it's an example of how Banjo-Tooie is better gameplay-wise than Kazooie. This is the way that I didn't come in, right? Because the water's flowing the opposite way. So yeah, this should be the upper pool, which I believe has a Rocknut. So that'll be number 3. Trying to remember where the other 2 are. Yes. So, does that fish have something? That looked weird. You know what it looked like? It looked like the earring that the Zora kid gives you in Twilight Princess. Oh, get a clockwork egg! Yes, okay. Now get out of here. Yeah, this little hole, we could just fire an egg in there and it should dump right out. There's a similar Rocknut that's not so easy. Like, this is the hole right next to the cage. But there's one later that's like a mess. You gotta pick the right entrance, and I don't remember that for the life of me. I'll go shape of the pear. Is that a real phrase? Okay, where are we here? Oh, there's Wumbo, okay. There's nothing else to this pool, right? Something tells me I don't want to be on that side by Wumbo because I remember it being a pain in the neck to try to find out how to get to the other side. I don't know. I have very little memory of this. And then this side is... Oh, actually, no, that's by the entrance. What's over here? Camera, I keep pressing... Oh, a Globo. Oh, that's right, it's for Wumbo. Well, this just slides right down to her. Whatever, we'll go there. I think there's actually a passage to the top that way. Spring me shoes. There's... Oh, yeah, Mumbo's thing. Oh, the treble clef is under that rock. The train switch. Definitely want that. Oh, yeah, the Jinjo thing. Sorry, I'm just... It's been a while since I've played this world, so I'm just remembering all the stuff. This is probably the most important train station in the game. It's the most utilized. You have to bring so many things back here and take so many things from it. Or really, it's just one. It's just all the cutscenes you have to sit through. It makes it seem like it's more than it is. I do wonder how fast you could beat this game, though, if the loads were instantaneous. Like, you didn't have to wait 7 seconds with each black jiggy screen. This should be the treble clef. Yeah. You always have way more notes than you need, though. Unless, of course, you go... Oh, yeah, look at this. Mumbo. Look at the shape of the rocks. That is definitely a dong. And we're gonna get chomped. It's one of those things you don't notice until you're older. And it's just the subtlety of Rare. Hit the warp pad, and... Oh. I forgot this thing was right behind there. That's nice. And I still have that overworld one, but we'll be using it soon enough. Because that Globo that I have been hanging on to for so long is for the Mumbo in Isle of Hags. I don't know what's over here. A rock. A honeycomb or a Cheeto page is my guess. Cheeto, okay. The one thing I don't really care about if I finish this Let's Play without all of them or not. It's not really a concern of mine. I think the remaining codes that we get are kind of useless. Well, there's one honey back, but that's really cheating because for every moment of silence, basically, you get your health recharged. Alright, Mumbo, I'm coming for you. I gotta stop commentating so I can start cutting out those load screens. That's what I kind of keep calling them, even though it's not technically a load. But yeah, enlarge is Mumbo's thing. He can enlarge the pea droplets of this dong. Oh man, I don't even know. That's kind of pointless too, but the one that's really important is he can enlarge Wumbo's tent. So let's go ahead and do that, I think. I mean, it's too much of a pain in the neck to put him back and sit through... I'm gonna have to come back for Mumbo again anyway. I don't know. There's really only one task I can think of for the big dinosaur. Oh, yeah, that's what you turn into. Sorry, I keep spoiling everything ahead of time for anybody who maybe hasn't seen the game. I think there's more to do as the little one. I can't remember. I don't know! But let's go in there. What's up, Wumba? Looking awful big. Humba Wumba. I forgot her name is actually Humba.
Yeah, look at that, big T-Rex.
Wumba, call this Daddy T-Rex. Use control stick to move and B to make much noise. Yeah, there's one particular caveman dude that we gotta go scare. Actually, there might be two. I think there's one inside. Or is the inside one friendly? Yeah, I really think there is only one purpose for this big dinosaur. The little one has more to do, I think. That one, I really gotta look it up. There's a sign somewhere here that tells you a secret code of roar. What a noise. But right over here by the train station, there's a guy refusing to give you entry to this cave, so we gotta scare him. Hey, that's scary. Me must go change loincloth. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Now, I wonder if I could hit another warp pad, though. Yeah, this over here. This is the crazy Clockwork Kazooie maze. There's a Jinjo and a Rocknut you gotta find. So we'll have to come back here. No, I wanna... That's big enough over there, right? For the big dinosaur to walk through? Get going, dude. That cave right there is important too, the one on the left. Yeah, it's like the hardest jiggy of this area. Oh yeah, the T-Rex switch. This is to get the Jinjo. It's a timed thing. You have a certain number of seconds to transform back and come run and get this Jinjo. I'll probably cut the transformation out. So stop talking! Alright, 25 seconds to go. Yeah, we definitely got this. Is this the first green Jinjo? Yeah, there is. That one has 5 too, wow. Alright, well that's done. We've been getting a lot of tiny stuff, no jiggies. This guy will be important later. What the heck am I doing here? Oh yeah, I gotta get to the top. That's the thing. You want to get to the top and beat the boss. Unlike other ones where you could kind of wait and do the boss at the end after you get all the other jiggies. Yeah, that's right, these springy step shoes. And then we run over here and there's a sign that says to nest. Or path to nest, yeah. I don't know what that is, but I don't think we need that. Oh, there's a Rocknut right here too, that's right. So, Clockwork Kazooie Egg. Gotta time these jumps perfectly, because I don't think Super Banjo applies to the egg. But we gotta sneak in this tunnel super fast. Oh, there's that terrible jiggy. Because remember, these guys always face Banjo and Kazooie, so that's why you gotta find the weak point. Yeah, everything goes shape of the pear. And now we can run through here. We don't have to do those jumps. One left. He's in that maze too. But yeah, right here by that sign, you gotta know the secret code as a tiny dinosaur. What? What? Oh, this is the kind of crap. I just don't have the patience for it. But we're down here now. What can we do? The thing over here that we just passed. That's right. Let's get that last Rocknut. At least get one jiggy this video. Oh, that Jinjo. I do know the Jinjo is the far right hole in this side here. I think. Maybe this is the Rocknut. I just remember the far right one is something. Seriously, man, that load screen. Yes, another Jinjo. Then the last banana one. Nice. I'm gonna wait for the jiggy. I don't know what would have happened if I blew up first. Now, I figured it out after like 4 minutes and so much wasted ammo. It's this one on the top ledge. The last one, I came in here and I tried to blow them up and I somehow hit the front of them, and they just laugh at you and say their armor's indestructible if you hit the front of them. There we go. Not believe you beaten all Rocknut's tribe. We let you have shiny rock. Yeah, this is a Probably a bad one to save for the end since you have to sit through this. Probably the ideal Rocknut to kill last would be the one by the entrance that's just on that ledge, because you don't have to sit through any kind of loading. Yeah, well, lesson learned for the future. Oh, these springy shoes lead to a flight pad. Although, wait, it might not be there yet. I hope it is. No, it's not. That's right, you gotta beat the boss first. That cave, though, right there. Can I reach it from here? Well, it doesn't matter. Getting here as Mumbo is such... I always just fall off the mountain. I don't know any other way to get over here as Mumbo. But this is the STYRACOSAURUS? Or is it Stegosaurus? I don't know. But we gotta come in here as Banjo and Kazooie first to break that, and definitely break this one. Don't forget to do this before coming here as Mumbo. That's such a pain in the neck. That's like that headache kind of thing that just makes you want to turn off the game. It's like instant defeat and just fed up. But we gotta get Kazooie by herself because this is a very tall thing up here. And it's another honeycomb. Is that the last one? I got a lot of those. I could stop by Honeybee. But let's go talk to the daddy and or mommy.
Go away, leave Scrotty alone.
Why are you so sad?
My family isn't keeping too well.
Let's hear all the problems you want me to fix.
Look at my eldest, Scrat. He's very sickly and needs a doctor urgently.
Which doctor?
I don't care, any doctor will do. I've heard there's a crazy shaman that lives on the cliff top who might help. Scrit here was out walking one day and came back this size. Now he's too small to be a proper dinosaur. Scrot has gone missing. She took some money from my purse and headed off to the train station.
So many problems. I told you so, Banjo.
We'll see what we can do.
This... Yeah, it's nice to know not every character is bad. But yeah, this is one of the game's most complicated jiggies. It's really not that bad, it just takes so long. But we could do some of it, namely Mumbo. Let's go get Mumbo. Okay, Mumbo. There's the family cave down there on like the right-ish. I think I could jump to it from here. This is what I always do. I don't know if there's any other way to get him there. Let's hope my aim is true. You can do it, Mumbo. Crack your skull. There we go! It worked! Alright, so this will enlarge the tiny one. If only that existed in real life. For small-statured boys. Something of which I was like 4'8" for like 6 years before I finally started growing. And let me tell you, that's no fun. That's a crock of crap is what that is. I think there's even a reference here to make you even feel worse about it if you're a small, short dude. But it's the truth, there's no avoiding it.
Thanks for beefing up my small child. Perhaps he'll find a girlfriend now.
Yeah, because no 4'8" guy can find one. I'm not 4'8" anymore, thank God. I got one Jiggy that whole time? That's okay. Next time we will go to the top of the mountain and really break this thing free.